Hello, this is Ami, the intuitive at Let Me See What We See. Thank you for allowing me to be in your experience. This is Ami, the intuitive, sharing about energy management and personal awareness. Today, I would like to give my focus and share about the personal energy management. What is that? I believe that everything is made of energy, and it is wise to give our focus and effort to something that manageable by ourselves, our self participation with our personal power. That is ourself. So, how we can use this personal power to managing our energy in the most ideal way, aligned to a good feeling and sense of well-being. So that's what I would like to share about the tips and organizing the elements so that you can choose what is available for you to organize and to create your menu to make that available for your participation to become more aware of your energy so that help to manage the experience in better way. And as usual, I like to do the breathing exercise as a mindfulness state to connect. And as usual, I highly recommend you to get your favorite drinks. I'm having my coffee in my hand, in my cup, as usual. Um, According to your time of the day, maybe you just woke up, or maybe you're driving, or just came back home from the work. According to here now, in your experience, please get something nice for yourself because I do care about you are comfortable and treating yourself as the most important person because you are the most important person in your life experience. So this is your time and let me guide your time with my voice and the way to navigate the energy so that you may be able to fully giving your focus to yourself if you are resonating. So get your water, coffee, tea, or and if at the end of the day maybe a glass of wine or beer or sipping some scotch or brandy or cocktails, whatever that you feel like resonating right now. And there's a reason that when we listen, getting the information from our neck and in taking something into a physical body, allow us to connect here now in this presence as one it helps us to use a conscious awareness, being aligned to that one at this present here now moment. So there isn't a reason for that. And ideally, it's important to have a aligned to the good feeling. So I suggest you to pick something you enjoy drinking. Like, even if it's good for your health or your body, something drinking you don't like, it's kind of challenging to align to the good feeling, as we need to manipulate that information, like even if it doesn't taste good and not so exciting to your heart, but your brain, your mind is forcing us to believe in that, oh, this is good for your body. It's like a medicine. It's an old Japanese saying that good medicine always bitter to your taste. But this is not the case. It's good feeling, great pleasure. I that, promote that choice, and it good to be in aligned to a healthy alignment. So that's up to your choice, but ask yourself that is this a healthy alignment? And just the one sip of alcohol, it's not gonna harm your health, your body. It's too much is too much, but just balance is always the key. So that's why I would like you to prepare for yourself and treat yourself as the nicest person, the most important person. That is true. And another thing is the two things is treating yourself is with something to drink, and then open your eyes. Even I invite you to be in the meditative state, because I would like to practice something immediately usable for your daily moments by moments when we need that. Just like OJT, studying about something, learning about the school, learning in school, it's good to feed our knowledge and become more knowledgeable about something. And applying that knowledge is another thing. So what I promote here is like almost OJT on the life training. So doing something normal, everyday activity, and then using this state of meditative mindfulness into that daily flow. So that's what I would like to share. So, in order to do so, I'd like you to open your eyes, because most of the time when we are awake, we open our eyes, right? Unless we really intentionally closing our eyes. Most of the time we open our eyes, especially if you're driving or participating in something important. So I highly recommend you to open your eyes when we do a meditation exercise. And first off, I would like to update where you are, where I am at this present moment in each level: the physical body, mind, body, emotional body, and ideally in the spirit. So every part of us, physical, non-physical, is here now. And using our observer self, notice ourselves, that you noticing when you are sitting right now, or when you are sipping your drink, or if you are driving and then driving, the noticer, you noticing what you are doing, being, listening at your location, physical location, and what you are thinking. Maybe you are engaging into the dialogue that you had with someone today, or this morning, or yesterday, or something, the memory is coming from the past, which was yesterday, or a week ago, or a month ago, or a year ago. So it's just these observer self. I would like you to notice that, connect with the observer self. That is very important. So this state of observing self that can notice where your physical body is located, and that observer is the owner of your body, and noticing that feeling and smelling of the senses through your physical body, and then also the mind states, thinking, memories. Great. So I think we can prepare that state to begin update of where we are being current at here now, before conscious breathing exercise, mindfulness. This is the preparation. So, we like to connect each area to being current, and this help us to update ourselves, yourself, physical, mind, emotion, here now. Let my voice guide your attention. Energy moves where attention is given. So I would like you to just get relaxed and open your eyes wide awake, and feel free to sip your favorite drinks during this observation of yourself. So notice, give your attention to the top of your head, about the crown chakra. This is the awareness connecting to the universe. Noticing what you are noticing right now. Simply notice and what your eyes are capturing in front of you in the physical eyes. And noticing the smells around you. What are you smelling? Is this from here now, or maybe from the past, or maybe the future from now on, or maybe something around you, next to you, or in front of you? Just simply noticing. And to the mouth, the taste. Maybe the taste of your drink. I'm tasting my coffee here now. Just observe, and the taste of your mouth is tasting. And coming down to the throat. Mine is vibrating. The sound of my voice is coming out from my throat. And going to the both sides, shoulders, left and right, and neck connected to the both side of your shoulders. And then let's move into the chest area in front of your chest, to the center of your chest, and go inside of your rib cage, the both lungs, both side, noticing the lungs, and then go back of your lungs and to the upper area of your back, and then coming down slowly towards your spine to the lower back, and then now into the stomach from the back of your kidney and the stomach, and then come into the front, the belly, and then going down inside deep within your tummy to the back of your pelvic area, the bone attaching to your hips. Feel the gravity of your skin, your bottom. If you're sitting, feel the connecting area of your body to the seat, towards the leg, feeling the gravity towards the knee, noticing both sides, and to the feet, all the way down to the legs, to the heels, and to the feet, both sides, foot connected to the floor, and toes to the ground. Feel the gravity connected to the earth. Thank you. So now we are connected to a physical body, your physical body here now. And notice that which part of your body you are getting your attention. Is there any part that particularly getting your attention, or you're drawn to particular area? Just simply observe and notice. My physical body, the left side of my neck to the shoulder, was getting that attention. So I was drawn to that particular area when I was moving my attention. So how about yours? Is there any physical body part was getting your attention? And how about that thought? Is there any thought came to you? Was it a past experience or something you're expecting to experience from now on after this? Or maybe about tomorrow or next week or the vacation you're planning ahead of time, just to notice what kind of thought came to you there in this being current attention giving exercise. So then now the feeding, the mood, overall experience, what kind of feeling you are with? Are you comfortable or you feel anxiety or you're uncomfortable or loving or kind or depressed? What kind of feeling you notice yourself? Feeling of sadness or pleasure or joy? Noticing this feeling is using the part of our brain, right brain, and choosing that word, what kind of feeling we are feeling. Noticing with the word happy, joy, and this is a left brain work. So using the right side of our brain and choosing the word and make it to a left brain using both brain, it help us become more aware of where we are. Observer allow us to notice what's happening within us. We are so complex human being system with without no without owner's manual how we are functioning. So this time allowing our observer self to observe our physical body and then our thought and then our feeling as the three part of ourselves to get in touch with ourselves. So then this emotion, the feeling, we can use it as a measurement, as if we're going to see the doctor, the pain level. The doctor asks patient that how painful it is, and the scale 1 to 10. The 10 is the maximum painful, and the 1 is lowest. And to share in the level of the pain you are with to the doctor, the emotion can use us the same way. That where we are emotionally good feeling, yes, peace, loving, that's the highest 10. And then sad, depressed, anxiety, negative is the minus, the feeling. It's not good or bad. It's just the knowing where we are using emotion as a measure. And the 0 point is the natural self. 0, you know. So just noticing where we are choosing the word, so that allow our system to observe, getting to know us, about us current here now with a detached state that will help us to manage ourselves in an ideal way. So getting the information as it is, no need to impress yourself. So just be honest to yourself. What kind of feeding word you are resonating to hear now with you? I'm feeling very calm and open. How about yourself? At the very beginning of this podcast, I was kind of having anxiety to what I'm gonna share, how we're gonna share, deliver this information that I like to share today. But now I feel calm. So the feeding word is nice to have a list. And when you feel good to have the list of feeding word, one of the tool I found lately is that Facebook personal status post. There is a section that when you click an emotion emoji popping up and encourage us to find the resonating feeling, the mood, like I feel excited, or I feel happy, or amazing, or impressed, or angry, or sad, or empty. So these are helpful feeding word if you need some selection to expand, getting to know about where we are. So, choosing the word, I highly recommend you to do so. And now, I would like to set the intention before breathing exercise. Because right now, here, we are noticing ourselves as is. And doing the conscious breathing exercise, the mindfulness state, to set intention, just allow that air, oxygen, to bring the new energy into our physical body. From the nose, not from the mouth. There is a reason for that. When intaking the oxygen from nose, it more likely to circulate the oxygen to the brain. That would help us to getting clear mind with the brain to back into the neutral self in physical state. So we like to use that system wisely in taking the oxygen from the nose and then bring all the air into lungs, both sides, and then push into the belly, tummy. And doing so, make us in a balloon inside of lungs and tummy, both area. That would touch with the system to make the body function in neutral way. So it all scientifically, biologically making sense, helping us to intaking the oxygen in this way, and then releasing it slowly from the mouth. And then that's the biological function that human can utilize in that way to neutralize. And then also the mind state, our emotion and mind, body, just engaging, noticing with the sensation, the air coming inside of our body is another universe inside of our body. So just traveling into that um, other part of us, imagination, engaging all this air coming in and engaging into this sensation, the physical sensation, and then coming out, let that out with no longer needing energy. That's something that our mind can do, releasing all these memories, that heavy memories that no longer serving from the past, or something that occupied in your mind came to your mind. Just let that out, and then allow this now moment with the neutral self to be available with the eyes open. All right, so we're gonna do this 3 times. Consciously breathe in from the nose and let that out. Okay, let's begin. So counting 3, 1, intaking all the air around us from the nose. 1 now. 2, 3. Hold it in your lungs. Tummy. Hold it. Release from your mouth. Let it out. Eyes open wide awake, intaking all the air around you from the nose, counting 3 slowly from now. 1 now. 2 to the lungs. Hold it as a balloon in a tummy, and let that out slower from the mouth. Let that out completely. And now here back in neutral self. Last one. With the silence, breathe in the air from the nose, counting 3, 1 now. Thank you. So this is the conscious breathing exercise, being current here now. Update yourself using observer self, a good beginning of self-awareness. So today's I would like to share about the personal energy management. The healthy, harmonious being, ideal mind, body, and spirit. This state here now, I am sensing. If you're joining this breathing exercise, I wish that you can feel the oneness to your body and the sense of clear mind. And this is a very neutral state to connect to yourself and observing what you are noticing, what your body is feeling. And from here, it's ideal to guide our attention to the healthy, harmonious, balanced being as one, as a person. So there is always a room for us to redirect, realign, because it's natural to change each moment by moment, regardless of our intention, whether we like it or not. As long as we are living, we are growing, so that deserve the attention and adjustment towards more ideal balancing. So the as a person, simply noticing the body. We have a physical body, we have an emotional body, and intellectual mind body. And one of the interesting questions I was asked long time ago, that location of the mind. So we can identify the physical location, right? So physically, our head is located above, on top of our neck, and then shoulder, and then trunk, and then the legs, right? So our trunk, the body, from pelvic area to the top of our head, that is indicated as the seventh section in the Eastern modality of the chakra system. From the bottom is the root pelvic area. Towards the up above the head is the crown chakra. It's the seventh. So the each body portion is the seven different section indicates the each energy realm area, and each physical portion resonating to the each section of the energetic area, which is connected to the rainbow. The color of rainbows is the vibrating in the same frequency that color representing. And so that's an Eastern modality. And what I thought, that confusing part, me as growing up in the Far East modality, is the location of mind. Where is your brain located? Is it's easy physically, like we can identify that. So where is your mind located? The most of the Western modality, people are familiar with the Western modality, is identify the mind location as an head, brain, right? And the people with the Eastern modality identify the location of the mind as an solar plexus, which is the stomach. It's the center of self. So the center of self, is that the mind? I think it's not only the mind is part of our system, right? We have a heart and a feeling and emotion. So the emotions, the feeling, it's the heart of the matter. Is to me is the location, is the emotion, is the heart, the chest area. And Eastern modality, the feeling is the below belly, is the feeling area. So isn't it interesting, the location of the non biological body, mind, body, emotional body? There seems to be unique way to identify the location. So I'm organizing that locational map right now. So at some point, I'd like to share the idea as an body, mind, and spirit, and then also physical, biological, and mind, like software, hardware, and the software relationship. And the idea is to consciously observe and identify and redirect. Although, even it's the physical body or emotional body or mind, thought, these are all made of energy. And what comes out from our personal creation, we are capable to manage this personal energy. So it's important to give a focus on something that we can manage by using our personal power. So the body, when we need some movement and an exercise physically, and to use consciously to nurture in our physical body. And then our mind, what we think, these are represented by the word that we speak. So listen to what kind of word we are saying. Allow us to notice that mind within us. Because we are so intimate to ourselves. So write that down would help us to observe what's in our mind. So that's one of the tools that help us to manage using our own personal power. And then the emotion again. Emotion can be usable as a scale to notice a being where we are. You know, it's not positive or negative where we are as a being. And then mostly influenced by that thought or the physical experience also. So notice the emotion and write that down again with the feeling. What kind of feeling you're feeling right now? And then measure that where we are as on a scale to notice ourselves is experiencing the state of beingness. Always good to have the good feeling, you know. Am I feeling good? Are you feeling good? Or what am I feeling? You know. So just the notice and use it as on a scale with a personal power is really helpful. The beginning of the personal energy management, the physical and mind, thought, and emotion with the feeling. I am Ami, the intuitive energy management advisor. You can learn about me and my work going to www.thatbusinessfocused.com. www.thatbusinessfocused.com. I am preparing this personal energy management relationships to self online exercise class. So stay tuned for this upcoming program and I see you there. Until then, you have a wonderful, wonderful creation. Bye.